Well, this is, like I said, when I got here, normally I'm a plein air painter. I'll go out and just paint what I see and sit out there and work. And it's a rather impractical way of working in a way, because you have to wait for the same kind of weather, the same time of day, and there's a lot of factors in nature that tend to slow you down. And coming out here, I knew I had a very limited amount of time, and there was so much I saw that I wanted to do, so I started just doing drawings and taking a lot of photographs and just getting an idea of what it was about Iowa that to me was typical, or to me, what it said to me. Because when I talk to people here who live here all the time, and they'd say, oh, you have to go to this place or that place. Well, inevitably it was something that was not typical of Iowa. I mean, it was something really exotic, which was more like the East, I mean, it was like trees and rivers, and I mean, and for me, Iowa was this wonderfully plain, beautiful landscape. I mean, it's very simple, and it's like being in a giant garden. And so that's what I was looking for. But I realized I couldn't sit down and do a painting. I mean, I'd be lucky if I could have done one painting in that short period of time. So I just spent the time gathering, and then went back to Maine, and it all fell together very easily. In fact, it was, I think I have 20 paintings here, and these drawings and the watercolors are all pretty much studies and just getting to know what it is I want to do, to make a painting. But it was very easy to start generating paintings. And so then when Elise said, do you want to possibly do a show, I said, well, yeah, I thought I could do it. And because that's a lot of work to put together in basically 10 months. But it happened very easily, and in fact, I had to stop myself from starting more paintings, because I knew I'd be lucky to get these done. So it evolved like that. And then what was very funny is they called and said, well, can you ship them next week? And that was about 2 or 3 weeks before I was thinking of shipping them. But I said yes, just because it stopped me. I mean, you're never finished with a painting, so if I had a month, I'd use a month. If I had 3 months, I'd use 3 months. So it got me to just, finish and pack and ship. So it was really interesting, because it changed the way I work a bit. It was the first time I've really just worked from sketches, and it's a much more practical way of attacking a project like this. And as an artist, you want to travel and you want to see things and you want to paint, and unless you go for a really long period of time, you're not there long enough to really do anything meaningful. Whereas this is a very workable method. So, I've learned a lot doing this.